You didn't ask for it, but you need to hear it. Hot takes on a wild wedding, drunk friends, and pirates. We're going to say we're going to say what needs to be said, even if no one asked.
I'm like, pirates? Really?
Oh yeah, pirates, baby. She
Arg.
she is Rebekah Black. I'm Dan O'Malley, and this is Unsolicited. Pirates are coming up today. But first, Rebekah, it is time to choose your fighter. The wet
Okay.
the wedding guest versus the bride.
Oh, Lord have mercy. It's always the bride. Stop. Conversation over. It's the bride.
Let's see. A hangry wedding guest infuriated the bride after ordering pizza to the reception, but
Stop.
insists the tacky move was reasonable.
The audacity of people. I swear. What?
So you're sticking with the bride?
Sticking with the bride.
I have told you everything I know of this story so far, so we are even.
Okay. We're
I
both
choose.
bride.
I choose the wedding guest here.
Stop it.
Oh, this is going to be like Mortal Kombat unsolicited style.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Because your wife is a wedding planner.
Mhm.
I feel like your wife would lose her mind if somebody showed up to the wedding reception with a freaking pizza.
Well, it depends because if my wife told them from the get-go that their timeline didn't match up with what guest would want and they didn't listen to her, then that's going to be their fault. Also, I didn't show her this story because I didn't want to know what she thought in case she thought I was wrong.
Exactly. You didn't want to start a fight at home. I get it.
No, I'll let it be later when this episode comes out, and then she can yell at me for it
Okay, perfect.
if that's the case.
Okay.
A bride in the UK ripped into her starved wedding guest who ordered a pizza at the reception. But viewers are divided over the controversial move. The ludicrous story came to light via a video by a TikToker named Lisa, who frequently shares stories sent by her fans. The question is, am I wrong for ordering a pizza to a wedding after we were not fed for 8 hours?
Oh, that's a long time to go without food.
According to the viral video, the incident occurred at a wedding in York, which reportedly did not provide anything substantial for guests despite running from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. There were photos, drinks, and more photos with no food in sight, according to Lisa. So when it got to 8 p.m., she was absolutely struggling on account of not having eaten since breakfast. No food had been served other than a few tiny canapes, which disappeared instantly. And this guest started to get hangry.
I mean, she could have just left. Like there's no requirement to be at the wedding for 8 hours, and I assume the invitation had like a schedule of the events that are going to be happening,
Sometimes
right?
they do, sometimes they don't. It just depends on the wedding. Uh,
Man,
per
now
the
I'm at both are at fault.
per the clip, the guest and her friend decided to order a pizza and have it delivered sneakily to the venue. So they tried to be sneaky about it. When it arrived, the covert crust munchers, thank you, New York Post,
What a great word.
slipped outside to grab the pie and then shared it among other guests who were also suffering from the nuptial munchies. Words about the group's surreptitious slice snacking quietly quickly spread until it reached the bride, who was reportedly furious. She labeled the pizza party tacky and embarrassing and said that if the friend had just been patient, food would have arrived in the next 30 minutes. So now, how do you feel? Are you team bride or team wedding guest?
I think I'm is it possible to be in the middle on this?
No, there is no in the middle. This is unsolicited. Everything is black and white. If I can't be in the middle where I normally am, then you can't either.
Okay, fine. I appreciate that the guests were at least trying to hide it. At least that's what it sounds like to me. So I'm like, did the bride actually see this happening or did she just hear about it? If she just heard about it, well, then who freaking cares? Shut up and go on about your wedding.
She heard about it and then she saw it.
Okay. But I'm guessing she had to go
She
out of
heard
her way
about
to
it.
find it.
Yeah, well, she heard about it and then she investigated and discovered.
Right. I just don't, it doesn't sound to me as if the guests like brought it to the table and were like open with the pizza box and then just chowing down in front of everyone at the reception. I think if they had done that, then I would be more inclined to be on the bride side here.
Mhm.
But also what a crappy bride that you didn't feed your guests. I mean, I'm sorry, if you want people to be there for 8 hours and show you love and support in your time to shine, you gotta feed them.
Amen, sister. Here's to me one of the great divides when it comes to weddings. And this isn't because my wife is a professional wedding planner, although she's damn good at it.
Mhm.
This is a belief that I held long ago, and it's one that my wife and I share. So much so that when it came time for our wedding, which she did plan in 5 months from ground up on her family's property, you have to decide for a wedding, do you want it to be all about you, or are you going to consider your guests? All the weddings I have ever been to, there's 2 types of weddings. The one that's either all about you that's getting married, or one
Mhm.
that's all about the guests. We did the guests' wedding, and we still have excellent stories about people that were there, and they absolutely loved it. And I've
Right.
been to the weddings where it's all about the
The
wedding,
bride.
and it's all the stories that I love to share because I survived them and they were awful.
Yeah, for like, I just wanted my wedding to be fun, and I
Yes.
wanted everybody to have a good time, and I think if you go into that type of situation wanting everybody to have a good time, no problems. You'll have no problems.
Right.
But yeah, I know I was all bride on this, and normally, yes, I am always gonna be in the bride's corner, but this might be the exception to the rule. Like, again, you can't leave anybody starving for 6 to 8 hours without
No.
telling them prior that they're gonna have to wait this long for food.
Yeah, one of the worst weddings I've ever been to. See, foreshadowing from earlier. One of
Mhm.
the worst weddings I ever went to was a dry wedding.
Oh, mine was a dry wedding. My
Thank you
parents
f
don't drink.
thank you for not inviting me.
We still had fun though.
Well, good for you. Uh, so the worst wedding I went to was a dry wedding, not just because it was dry, but because of other factors. Number 1, it was extremely religious focused, which is
Mhm.
great for the couple. It's great for their family because that's what they believe. However, not all of your guests are going to be that.
Right.
That was just one thing, that was small on the things, but it set the tone for the day. The
Correct.
the wedding was also in the middle of the afternoon. It was basically from 2 to 6 p.m.
I hate an afternoon wedding like that. It's such an awkward time because you don't know, are you supposed to eat lunch? Or are you supposed to wait and have dinner? It's a whole thing.
And all they served food-wise was
No.
a cheese and cracker station and a chocolate fountain.
No, that
So
is
there
not enough.
it wasn't lunch, it wasn't dinner. Somewhat in their defense, it was in the middle of the afternoon. The problem, though, it's in the middle of the afternoon, and this guy is used to happy hour.
Right? That's the
So
thing. If you're drinking, do you really want your guests to be super sloppy because they haven't had enough food in their stomach?
and for them, it was also a religious thing. They didn't want, drinking at the wedding. Also, no dancing.
Oh what are you supposed to do at this point?
This was the ultra Baptist wedding.
What do you I mean, again, what do you do? Just sit and talk to people? How boring is that?
It was 2 to 6 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon, and it might have been a Sunday, I can't remember, a long time ago. And it was at one venue that the church ran, and so
Oh,
they had the ceremony right there, and then you left the ceremony room so they could turn it over into the reception room,
right,
and so that would be typically where you'd go for, like, a little cocktail hour, or
right.
hors d'oeuvres, and no. Instead, you got the string, quartet.
Okay. At least
So
you got a little entertainment.
you got a little bit of music, but that's it. And it's not like they were doing any Led Zeppelin solos on those
No.
things. There were
Mm-mm.
no flying V solos on the viola that day.
Yeah.
So you stood around while they turned the room over. Then you went back into the room for the reception, where that's where the cheese and cracker station was, along with the chocolate fountain. So no drinking, no dancing, and a lot of Jesus.
That is the saddest wedding I think I've ever heard. Like
And I lived it.
and you're like, "And I live to tell about it."
That's right. That's right. And this is why it's important. If you're going to get married, these are things you need to consider. The first thing is the wedding about you, or is the wedding about trying to make it fun for everybody?
I will say, like I told you earlier, I had a dry wedding. I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. My parents just didn't want to pay for it. It's so expensive. Weddings are stupid expensive anyway. And we'd
Yeah.
already spent a whole heck of a lot of money. And my mom was just like, I would rather have good food. So at least we had that.
And that's fine. At least your dry wedding had actual sustenance.
Yes. Yeah, like, there was plenty to eat. I'm like, nobody went hungry at my wedding, so I am thankful for that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the one I went to, it was basically just sad.
I don't understand if you're only gonna do, like, the wedding and then just have, like, I don't know, cake and punch after, why make it from 2 to 6? That's entirely too long. Like, ceremony, 30 minutes, reception, hour, tops, done.
I kind of think that's just the time they had the venue rented. So I think that maybe they expected people to leave well before 6 p.m. And I did.
Yeah, I would have too. I would have bounced real quick after that.
We did. Yes. Yeah. Mhm.
'Cause, like, what's the point? Why stay longer than you have to in that situation?
Yeah.
Is the
So,
quartet gonna play your jam? I don't think so.
yeah, unless that violin's about to be set on fire, I'm out. And you know how that violin would get set on fire? With
You
booze,
Oh, I was like, "You?"
with some good old fashioned whiskey.
I just thought maybe you'd be bored, and I'm like, "I'm gonna light a match."
I might have done that too, but that's probably the good reason why there wasn't booze at that wedding.
Yeah.
We are back to unsolicited. We are going to go from no booze to too much booze.
Mm.
Today on Unsolicited, this week's Am I the A hole? Am I the a hole for not comforting my drunk friend?
I need their definition of comforting before I judge.
I'm very glad you asked. So the subject of this Am I the a hole is a 32-year-old man.
Mhm.
So for his birthday, we had some food and he wanted to get drunk.
Okay.
He had some beat boxes and then he said he wasn't feeling well. Remember last week when we were talking about the new definitions for or the new words in the dictionary?
Yeah.
I don't know what the beatbox is.
I don't either. I was gonna ask you.
For the sake of the conversation here, I'm just assuming it was shots of some type
Okay. Is that what
because
the kids are calling it these days?
may
Beatboxes?
maybe because in the context clues it says he had some beatboxes and then he said he wasn't feeling well.
Okay.
I could easily replace that with Irish car bombs, and we're back on the same page.
Absolutely.
He went to the bathroom, and after a few minutes, I went to check on him, and he was lying down on the bathroom floor, face up. I asked him if he's okay, and he said he's okay, just drunk. So I went to get him some water, came back, and handed him the water. After he drank some, he threw up. I saw it,
Okay.
and I instantly went to my room. Personally, I just hate seeing throw up. It grosses me out bad, and the smell. So yeah, I went to my room and just let him do that, and then checked on him again after a while.
Okay.
When I went to go check on him, he was in his room lying down on the bed, and I was like, "What the hell? You're going to bed already?"
I thought we were gonna still party.
Yeah, we hadn't
Puke
even
and
left.
rally, y'all.
Yeah, we hadn't even left the house yet. And he was very upset with me because I left to my room when he was throwing up. I was confused at first, like, "Why do I have to be there watching you throw up?"
I agreed.
And he said, "Well, you could have rubbed my back and comforted me while
No.
I was throwing up."
No. You're not a significant other. You don't get that type of treatment.
Thank you. When you are throwing up, there are only two people that will comfort you when that happens.
Correct.
Maybe your spouse,
Yep.
and if you're a girl puking, one of your girlfriends.
Right. And maybe your mom, like when you were younger or something.
Maybe that,
Yeah.
which would be another female.
Yeah.
As a man, as this guy is 32, I do not want my buddies coming into the bathroom while I'm throwing up and rubbing my
Stroke
back.
you.
It's going to be okay, bro. I got
You
you.
got this, man. You got it.
Yeah, you just get that out of there. You get those dirty demons out and we'll go drink some more.
Let me wipe your face, bro.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna hold your hair. No man, no man,
No.
no heterosexual man has ever told his heterosexual buddy, "Let me hold your hair while you throw up." Just not gonna happen.
It's not. No.
No. So they go on to say here, me personally, I never really cared about anyone comforting me while I threw up. If anything, I feel bad for people who watch me throw up.
Ugh.
However, it was a nice thing to do for when people did comfort me, and I just didn't feel bad, or nor did I feel like it was necessary in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah. I explained to him, well, it wasn't my instinct to want to stand around and pat his back while he threw up and and how seeing puke grosses me out and stuff. And he started bringing up how he comforted me when I threw up when we were younger and that I made him feel disgusting for running to the bathroom so fast and it's his birthday. And I should have tried to at least to comfort him on his special day. And it just would have been a nice thing to do as a friend for his birthday.
Okay, but not everybody has the same level of tolerance for vomit. Like,
Very.
how do you not know that?
I can watch you throw up all day.
I can't. I'm out. The moment I hear a "huh" or see it, smell it, hear it, I'm out. I do not do vomit. My own husband, he has puked and I will walk in there and I'll poke him with the stick to make sure he's alive and then I'm back out.
You've done your marital
It,
duties.
yes, yes. I'm like, I will go get you ginger ale all day and the saltine crackers, but I'm so sorry. I cannot sit with you at the toilet while you uh die.
Even when you just made the noise. Make the noise again, please. See, I lean in. I'm like, ooh.
Ugh.
Something awesome is about to happen, and I want to
No.
make sure I see all of it.
Like, just talking about vomit gets me, like, worked up. I start to feel, like, the sweaty happening, and you know how, like, the inside of your mouth starts to get kinda watery? Like, that's
Yeah.
where I'm at right now.
Well, you're gonna hate this story then.
Sorry.
So in college, me and my buddy Brian went to a party, and his friend was there. We were meeting her, and it's a house party. She gets just rip roaring drunk.
Mhm.
She throws up, and we're drunk enough to the point to where we're just fascinated about the throw up because she vomited all the way down the hallway trying to make it to the bathroom. So what do we do as carrying individual males of this poor woman who is in distress, puking her guts up in the bathroom? We stood over the pile of vomit and tried to guess what she ate for dinner.
Dan, I am not even kidding you. My
You were at that
very f
party?
No, my very first radio bit, I was an intern at KLBJ in Austin, and the main host guy had, way too much to drink the night before, and he puked in the parking lot. And he said, "I will pay you $100 if you go get on your phone, look in my vomit, and tell me what I ate for dinner last night."
That was really nice of him to offer you $100 because in my radio
Unheard
career,
of.
I had to pay the $100 to not have to do stuff.
I know, right? That really
Uh,
was kind of him. How sweet. I CSI'd his vomit for $100.
yeah, because most hosts would just be like, "Go down there and go down there and lick it." That's what they'll tell you.
I will not. I would never.
No, but I really did. We stood there and tried to figure it out. Like, okay, looks like she had some chicken. Is that gum? That looks like some gum there, which is hard to tell, from chicken and gum when it's in a pile of vomit.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think it's I'm sorry. I'm enjoying how we have not worked together very like this is pretty new for you and I, right? And that
Yeah.
we've both had the exact same experience along the way somehow. Who
Yeah.
would have ever thought? And it would be over vomit.
Not everyone bonds over a pile of puke, but here we are.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's just it's one of those moments in life like you that I'm proud of right now.
Well, I'm proud. You're proud.
I'm
So,
proud and I gag at the same time.
their website's dedicated to that, by the way. Uh, so, is this person the a hole for not comforting his 32-year-old male friend while he pukes
Mhm.
his guts out on his birthday because he drank too much?
Not at all. I feel like he did all of the comforting that was necessary. Got him water, checked on him. What else is there? Like, you
Checked
do
on him
not
again.
right. You don't need to hold somebody's hand while they vomit. You
And in
just don't.
and in fact, if I am like obviously I like to inspect some vomit if the mood hits me and the
Oh,
situation
you
calls for
like
it.
it.
Well, I mean, it's interesting. It's kind of like CSI, but for vomit. And then I got the sunglasses and the ha. Um, but if I'm vomiting, I want you gone.
Yeah.
I don't want you near me because
Yeah.
I don't like being out of control of my body and I am too vulnerable. So I don't want an audience. I want you gone.
Uh,
Leave me alone in my misery.
yeah, I also don't want people in with me while I vomit, but of course there have definitely been people in with me while I've been vomiting, but mine is more of an embarrassing thing because my vomit is obnoxious. It is it is loud. It is so loud and like I have this whole gag thing. I gag when I see it, smell it, hear it, right? So when I see it, smell it, hear it of my own vomit, it triggers it all over again. It's a vicious cycle and it's embarrassing as hell. And I don't want people to witness that.
I'm going to tell you something now, Rebecca, and I want you to take it to heart. And
Okay.
believe me when I tell you that one of these days, I want to be there when you throw up.
Okay, let's set a date.
It needs to happen organically. We are back to Unsolicited. She's Rebecca Black. I'm Dan O'Malley. Thank you for joining us today. And a very important question to be asked, on top of all the others that have already been asked on this very fine day. Can you be a porch pirate if it's your own porch?
I think that's a great question. I think you can.
Oh,
I'm
let your Jolly Roger fly.
Yeah, so I'm curious, what is like the over under of when I can start opening somebody else's packages that have been delivered to my house? And I
Ooh.
don't come at me with legalities. Like, yeah, it's illegal, whatever. I'm probably going to open them anyway. So,
Hence
give
the
me a
piracy.
time. Correct. Give me a time frame here. Like, do I have to wait 2 days? Do I have to wait a week? What would be the norm here?
Um, my first thought is a week. I say somewhere around a week, especially, and it may change depending on the size of the package.
Oh, I've
Also,
got 2 big ones out front right now.
oh yeah, see that's the other thing too is I think the size of the package will correspond to the amount of effort I take in trying to get it to its rightful owner. Like if it's a really big package, I'll make bigger efforts to make sure it gets to somebody. But if it's a tiny floppy envelope thing from Amazon, I'm probably going to keep
Yeah.
that and see what it is.
Okay, yeah, I've got one of each right now. I've got the floppy envelope, and then I've got a big package that when you pick it up, there's like some real heft to it. Sounds like it feels, and obviously I've touched it, trying to figure out what it is. It feels hefty. It feels valuable of some sort.
Yeah.
I'm kind of chomping at the bit. I would love to open it, and I'm like, here's the thing though. The packages are from the former owner of our house.
Oh,
We've lived
this
here for 5 years.
this just got juicy.
Yeah, and I'm like, we already had issues when we bought the house with the former owners, and I'm like, here we are 5 years later. I'm like, why all of a sudden are you having things delivered to our house? And the only way we figured out that he was having things delivered to the house was that he showed up on the porch at like 11 p.m. the other night, and my dogs went nuts. And like my husband turns on the lights, and it's the old owner, and he's like, "Hey," and like through the window, he's like, "Just getting a package."
No, this is
Right?
once again for those that aren't familiar with us. We live in Texas, the land of we
Mhm.
will shoot you through the door.
Mhm.
That's just
Mhm.
not a safe thing to do at all.
Like, ever, and but, like, what does he think? Like, what's happening is what I don't understand, and I was like, "I'm just gonna message him on Facebook or whatever," and my husband's like, "Do not." He already doesn't trust this guy, he kinda thinks he's sleazy,
Yeah.
and it all goes back to when we first bought the house. So, do you want me to go into this long, detailed story? I'll try to make it as short as possible.
Give me the guts. Let's hear it.
Okay. So when we were trying to buy this house, we found it online. It was on the market. We went to one open house, and then we decided, okay, we want to go see it again. We're going to make the appointment. It had had 3 contracts on it. Everybody bailed. Don't know
Mm,
why. But we were in. It's an old house. It's a 1964 house. That is the sole purpose of me wanting to buy this house. Is because I love a mid-century house.
okay.
So we put it on the books. We're gonna go buy this house. We want to check it out. They canceled our appointment and took it off the market. Yeah.
Mm,
All right. Don't know what's going on with the situation. Fast forward a year later, I just decide to reach out to the owner randomly and be like, hey, you still interested in selling the house? We want to buy it. Just straightforward, right?
mhm,
And I guess in the year between the first time they had it on the market, second time on the market, they get divorced.
mm,
Husband and wife get divorced.
okay.
Somehow,
Which is a great time to buy a house, by the way.
Absolutely. They're pitted against each other. I will tell you it's very messy because it only got messier after this. Um, somehow the dude, the title, everything is in his name. So he sold the house while she was still living in it, right?
Wow.
Like you are he literally has already opened a door for chaos. Uh, so we scheduled a time to go and look at the house before we made our official offer or whatever, and our realtor warns us, like, "I talked to the owner, she might not let you in." Great. We're going to look at a house, she might not let us in.
Yeah, so
We
you might be dealing with a squatter.
Correct, yeah. So we get to the house, she does let us in, however, she stays along with her mom who lives with her and her son who lives with her, and she essentially follows us room to room to room to room,
Ugh, hate
right?
hate that, hate that.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Is this an intimidation tactic to not buy your house? Like, it's not working, lady." We do all of that, we leave, we're out front of the house, we're talking about, like, the offer that we're gonna put in on it or whatever, and while we're out there talking, ex-wife runs out, she picks up the for sale sign that's in the front yard and then chucks it into, like, a trash pile that's being waited on to be picked up.
Oh, boy.
Right? It's already it went like and we're like, "What are we doing? We know we're insane, but we really want this house. Whatever, we'll deal with the drama." We put in our offer, they accept, we buy the house, all this kind of stuff. It's time now for us to do, like, our final walkthrough, which
Mm,
is legally you have that right to walk through the house or whatever.
yeah.
We get to the house, nothing has been packed except for the wine fridge because she took the wine fridge.
Oh, shocker.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're literally like, "We're supposed to take possession of this house tomorrow. Like, get the keys, sign the paperwork, and you are not out of here. What the hell?"
Mm,
Yeah.
I love this story. For those that don't know, if you want an exciting career, be a real estate agent.
Yeah. But I mean, this is all kind of leading towards like the former owner of our house is a little bit sleazy, right? Because he
Yeah.
clearly must have sold the house out from underneath her, basically, and then kicked her out. Basically evicted his ex-wife.
Whew.
And now I'm a part of that mess, right?
Yeah.
But once we do finally get the keys to the house, we sign all the paperwork, all this kind of stuff, they would not leave us alone.
Mm.
Between him and her, somebody was like driving by our house on a daily basis to see what was going on. Um, we let her leave the piano here because we weren't moving in right away because we were having some renovations done.
Okay.
We let her leave the piano. He comes by to pick it up. While he's here picking up the piano, she calls to ask about the renovations that are happening in the house. Like, literally wants to know every single detail of what I'm doing. Like, I'm changing her house and she does not like it.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah, it's a hot mess, right? And that's when our realtor advises us, like, change the keys, take the ring down, all of that kind of stuff. Because at that point, she still had probably the password to the ring, and I have no doubt she was looking at it every day to see what was going on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of went on and off when we moved into the house for, I would say, 6 months to a year. Somebody would either drive by to check on it or look at it or something like that. It was a very weird situation. We've been in this house now for 5 years, and then all of a sudden, it's like it's starting back up again with the packages. Am I wrong to be suspect of that?
No. Honest to God, even if none of the middle stuff had happened, let's just say the story was 5 years ago, you bought the house from a guy,
Right.
and then 4 to 5 years later, he starts showing up at the house, picking up packages addressed to him on your porch.
Yeah.
Just that in and of itself is sleazy, suspicious, and bad.
Thank you. I think it's so weird. Why all of a sudden does your Amazon not know where you live?
And that's the other thing is this feels intentional because look, if you've ordered Amazon and you have a number of addresses to which you've sent things, like my wife
Mhm.
and I do, we have a tendency to go to some weird places. Like right now in our Amazon profile, we have an address in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. We have an address in Seattle. We have an address for St. Thomas. We have an address in Dallas. And they're
Right.
all they could still be viable at some point. So if you occasionally don't select the right one, fine. But from years, years since you've used an address and all of a sudden it pops up, that's intentional.
Like, I was willing to give him the first time,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Accident, your hand slipped or whatever, mouse accidentally clicks the wrong address.
I'm with you there. Yeah.
We're at 4 times now.
No, no, no.
4 times, not just 4 times over the course of, like, a long period of time. This is 4 times in a week. There's literally been 4 packages for this man sitting on our porch for a week.
What's the saying? First time, shame on
Me,
me. Second time, shame on
shame on
you.
you.
Third time, something, and fourth time, get the f out.
Yeah, right? Like,
No.
but I have no way of just politely being like, "Get the F out." I thought about just loading up all of the stuff and putting it in, like, a waterproof tub and then writing his name really big on it and, like, leaving it at the corner. Could I also say, "Change your address on Amazon, it's not hard."
Yes. Like something needs to be said to him because otherwise he's just going to keep doing it.
Right, like, I in what world do you think it's okay to just show up on somebody's front porch at 11 p.m.? Like,
Which is another thing, which is another reason why it seems so suspicious and intentional is because he's showing up late at night for it. It's not because if it was authentic, if it was an actual accident,
yeah.
then he would have contacted you before showing
Mhm.
up
Right.
or showed up and been like, "Hey, accidentally had a package in here. Any chance you still have it?" But that's the first time.
Yeah.
Any subsequent time that it's got to be intentional.
But, like, what's the intention here? What is the purpose of it? What is he trying to do or gain by showing up at our house every couple of days to pick up packages?
It could be any number of things. It could be that wherever he currently is, what he's ordering, he doesn't want sent to where he lives. So he wanted to go someplace else.
Yeah.
And
Oh
in his
god, what if
mind,
it's, like, gross sex toys or something?
it's that's exactly what it is. You've gotten all four of his fleshlights.
Please, no. Please, Jesus, no. That's the last thing I wanna get.
No, it very much is like he is having things sent to your home that he does not want sent to his. So he is absolutely hiding something. The only question is what he is having sent to your house illegal or not in some way?
Oh my god, I didn't even think about the illegal aspect.
Like, are you sure it's Amazon or is it like cartel?
That's a good question. One of them is just in a white bag and it's unmarked. I don't know that it says. I
Rebecca,
don't
that is not Amazon. It might be from the Amazon, but it
know.
is not Amazon.
Okay, so then what do I do? Do I just get rid of
Well, it's cartel stuff. So if you want to bump him off, that's totally up to you.
them? Oh, I'm gonna get this man killed.
But I mean, someone's gonna ask some questions eventually.
Right.
I think you need to do the stupid thing, and that is the next time a package comes, you open that thing immediately to see what it is.
Okay. I mean, I got 2 right here to start on.
Why are you sitting here talking to me? This sounds like Christmas. So once again, I ask the question: can you really be a porch pirate if it's your porch? We are back to unsolicited. Rebecca, something weird is happening with my Instagram algorithm.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I'm like, "Is this good or bad?"
It's just weird. Look, sometimes social media will show you things that you were not expecting. And
Okay.
it's because it's like it's testing you. It's just saying, let's see if he likes this. Let's see
Yeah,
what happens
let's
when you throw this at him.
okay, maybe he'll stick around for the whole thing.
The other day I started seeing suggested videos of scantily clad women being adjusted by a chiropractor.
Well, you're a man, aren't you?
Yeah,
I assume the algorithm is just like, "Every dude's gonna like this, go."
but it seems so oddly specific. Scantily clad chiropractic videos. I mean, that's I'm trying to figure out how this got served to me. I'm wondering, why did Instagram think, "Oh, Dan O'Malley needs to see this scantily clad girl getting adjusted by a chiropractor."
I'm like, "What else have you been looking at?"
I have a bad back, okay?
Okay, so you have gone down the rabbit hole of the chiropractic videos
I mean,
with
yeah, I
all the
mean,
crunching and the awkward positions, and then sometimes you get the one chiropractor who puts their whole hand, like, up the butt.
what videos are you watching?
You haven't seen that one?
I have not seen the
Oh
chiropractic
my.
puppet videos.
Yeah, 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 that's a thing.
Next time you see one of those, send that my way.
Send it to you.
I'm really curious now.
And then now we're both gonna be on a weird algorithm.
But here's the thing, though, you can reset that thing now.
Oh, you can?
You can there's a couple things you could do on Instagram. You can completely reset your algorithm to 0, sort of like restoring default setting kind of a thing.
Okay,
And the head of, Instagram said this a couple of weeks ago. You can also just kinda go tweak the things. There's in the settings or something, you can go in and see what Instagram sort of tagged you of all these interests, and if you don't like
okay.
them, you can just hit the X and then they'll go away.
I did not know that. I'm too lazy, though. I'm just gonna let mine ride.
I'm kinda with you. I'm kind of enjoying the roller coaster.
Well, because it's kind of fun. Because sometimes you'll get a video, you're like, "Well, that's a nice surprise."
Yeah, l and yeah. I mean, honestly, I wasn't expecting to see a video of a young woman wearing next to nothing workout gear being gently adjusted by her chiropractor.
So are you happy about this new, trend
I'm
or unhappy?
I'm not unhappy about it, I just have questions. Like,
Okay.
someone thought it was like, "You know what? You know what the internet needs? It needs hot
Dude,
it needs hot adjustments."
there there's literally something out there for everyone on the internet, and I guarantee you there is a whole group of people that's like, "Yeah, ladies in sports bras getting adjusted."
And because you said that, you said it out loud,
Yep.
your phone heard it, and now you're going
Yes,
to
it
get them as
did.
well.
Yeah, thanks.
And that's the
Like,
other
my
reason.
Instagram isn't already weird enough.
Yeah, and that's what I kinda use to defend myself with some of the videos that get suggested to me. It's like, "Okay, I didn't see that. That's not why it's showing it to me. It's listening, and it knows that I said the word chiropractor or
Mhm.
sciatica."
Or sports bra.
And no, maybe it heard
It
my
took
wife
you
say that.
entirely too long to say no.
Okay, well, let's a quick aside here. Sports bras are freakishly tiny these days.
No kidding.
Like, there are times I go to the gym and I'm not looking at a female who is wearing next to nothing in the gym because I'm ogling her. I might be noticing it, wondering how things are staying put.
I no, no, no. This is a I do this all the time too. Like, do you ever get, like, secondhand, like, ashamed or embarrassed because of what someone else is wearing?
There aren't too many men I know that are ashamed of a second hand. Sorry, I had to.
Long silence. Can't recover.
And you were judgy about my paws.
Facts. No, I don't. I am like you. I do not understand women who go to the gym and are literally wearing like a string bikini type top trying to keep their boobs in place. Cause I'm like, do you know that when you jog, those move around a lot?
Yeah, it's an amazing thing as a 45-year-old man to go to the gym, and I started going to the gym when I was 14 years old. So, in a span of 30 years, I have seen the progression, and it has been
Yeah.
wild to where it used to be sweats and sweats only to
Right.
now women are dressed like Borat at the beach, but at the gym.
Yeah. I'm not one of those ladies, so I dress like a gremlin. 95% of the time, I am in, like, one of my husband's old, like, coaching t-shirts, which is 8 sizes too big. I don't want anyone looking at me at the gym for any reason.
You don't wanna look like you're a member, you wanna look like you're a homeless person that wandered in
Yes,
for a shower.
correct. I want to give off all the vibes of do not speak to me, do not try to tell me how I'm lifting weights, don't tell me I'm doing it wrong, don't try to mansplain it to me. I literally it's all the barriers and it's a giant t-shirt that does it.
You're like if Daria went to the gym.
1000%.
I love it. Not only can I not wait to see you vomit someday, but may have to watch you work out.
If you think that's bad, you should see me walking the dogs. It's so much worse.
So many things to plan between us. If you are listening to us, follow the show so you don't miss an episode. And if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. For dog walking Rebekah Black, I'm chiropractic video ogling Dan O'Malley, and
Love
this was Unsolicited.